We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
What's going...
Flark.
Oh, Flark.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone. Go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay. Then we'll stay and help. Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. It took all 5 of us to beat him.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentis.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved their lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
The rodents saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy.
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once. My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
No!
No?
I don't know what you want from me, man, but I'm not about to bend over because you throw up the entire extended thesaurus.
I see. An antagonistic but appreciable argument. Seems you possess a spine after all. Your will may make up for your infantile frame of thought.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No, it cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
Kinda glad Loop-the-Loop stayed on Lamentus. My ears were ringing from all her nonsense.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
I hope Peter Quill has convinced our guest to fight alongside us.
Judging from the tone of voice, he was more annoyed than convinced.
Hey, that one's from Lamentus. Does that mean it's a sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentus? Did you reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in Knowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Show him your rules!
To the goal!
Drax! Shut him down!
Right! That floating freak's fixing up the rest!
This one is
Sad.
crying
Keep
for
punking, they're
punishment.
scudding lights out!
Tie him down!
Like a hot knife!
Wackos better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, because I'm gonna kill them for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmo's tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were Knowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
But they offer a dog anyway, a nice game of fetch.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
Just let's keep it down. They don't know we're here.
Shut him down, Blue!
Get ready to
They do not fear death.
Put their lights out!
With fervor!
Big meeting and you guys are stuck up here?
That was pretty good.
Put down another fanatic!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these outlaws. They are the keepers of Katathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlo's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check. Whoa! Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlo's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
Peter, let's go!
Oh! I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
So, you gonna move this thing or what?
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He does not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
Warlock's...
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head. Bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Bah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
They say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
More jerkies dropping in! That's it! We finally snapped! Gamora! Wait for us! Whatever happened? Not running in!
Larger one is mine!
Right in the guard!
Lucky shot! Cowards! Face us!
We've got enough on our hands, muscles!
Punch it, Drax! Another serving of pain from Drax! I love it! Gamora! What's going on? Slow him down! Rocket! Safety's off!
He just went bonkers!
A Kathathian-worthy battle frenzy!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! The flying freak's making his buddies stronger!
That's
My
not
great
good.
strength goes
Stop him.
underutilized!
Send him their way, Drax!
More arriving!
Getting through!
Drax, destroy! At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
No, we didn't!
Rocket! Shoot him!
Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
And he will suffer for it! Oh! That one has gone berserk!
Yeah, well, that makes him a target in my books!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
We must eliminate them and his he is weakened! Attack!
Let's make him feel it!
Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay? You aren't the only one fighting this battle! It's a breathing room, girl! Drax, toss it! Go for it! Beat him!
Now! Meet your maker!
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Katath in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Katathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming! Oh, you rocket! Do your thing, Drax! No mercy! Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
Can't wait to blast the gold off his nose! Yeah, we're all a bunch of misfits. I get it.
Danger close, Rocket!
Things pretty tough for an open game.
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
Watch your butts! Still can't believe you killed Nebula.
I can't believe it either!
This adversary is well fortified! Drax! Kick their butts!
No, I wasn't being insensitive.
Chop them up!
Can't even scratch that thing!
They grabbed the lump.
So we can forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way!
Peter,
I'll treasure
trust
that
me,
moment!
This flatnard's sucking up all my shots.
Trap them up, bud! believe he will find us!
Follow me, 112!
Thanks! How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmo's Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmo spotlight would shine down on me.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready. That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Snag him! Drax!
The Rhapsodus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song!
On the left!
Fucking snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
I see you, Groot! Watch out! That one's been posted!
Gamora! Run him through!
Church floater keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
You're welcome!
Next round's on me!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
What is next, Peter Quill? I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
Been too long since I blew something up! Bombs away!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
Better roll the look! Golden Boy and Uniflasher are still at it!
Come on, this road stuff, but it's
We're sitting ducks!
He means we can't stay here!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
These renegades are relentless!
Drax with the assist!
Feel this? Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next room!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a
big
huge
guy!
recruitment drive after this.
That's
Another
right,
praise
big
go
guy!
before
Show him
soldier
who's
down.
boss! Now that's the good stuff! Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show.
I am trying to destroy!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe! We must restrain them!
Once he's down, we'll get your chance back. Promise me you'll stay down, soldier.
Must have missed the defense against Gamora class.
Make sure you don't fall off.
I got Jinfu, remember? Do your thing, Gamora!
Peter, one of us needs to hold him down.
I also require the grounding of this renegade!
Of course it was easier to get to before.
See? You don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Rigor.
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks. Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a
Too
huge
close!
recruitment drive after this.
Stop him, scorch through!
We approach the God's Tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Perish!
And stay down, you flarkin' Nova Corps dork.
The Rhapsodists will tell tale of our battles here!
The what now?
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up? How many are there? It's like all of Knowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman.
That was not the name!
I like it better.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Well, you're a big target, that's why. Fried another zealot.
These zealots do not fear dying!
Rocket! Go up! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge. So many lousy angles to cover.
That just gives us a fighting chance! Keep them busy, Groot! I was just trying to wake them up!
These deluded souls do not know when
Finally!
to quit!
I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way.
At least our guy seems to be winning. Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care.
Anyone see a way across?
I am Groot.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't Rocket!
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We don't have to worry about that because we will stop it. More specifically, I'm gonna make Raker eat my element guns.
Perhaps shooting him would yield better results.
And then we're gonna bring my daughter home and that's
That's what worries you.
one problem at a time.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah, hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the Cortex. It is the Cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't gonna end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes. Get away from my dog! You're up, big guy! Chop him, Gamora! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
The dog is lost in memories of the past!
Get some breathing room, Groot! Let's see that sword! Throw that, Drax!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
It's one of those 2 or more to operate thingies! Look out!
Nobody kicks the dog on my watch!
Oh, you're in trouble now!
In here, we're barely denting this thing!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Fight them, dog! What is next, Peter Quill?
Get some breathing room, Groot!
These fanatics only understand violence!
I can't catch a break!
Hang tight! Let it free, Gamora!
You ain't getting rid of me that easy!
Don't get too spread out!
Assuage the threat!
We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Smash him off, Drax!
Prepare for pain!
That big robot is a serious problem!
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the boss!
Wipe him out, Rocket!
Silence is chanting!
These fanatics only understand violence!
Robot's malfunctioning! Let's take out his batteries!
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
That's one big, bad, scut robot!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
Whoa! Musclehead's in trouble!
Cut to pieces!
Twist him, Rocket!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of Knowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Things built...
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Clark, it just shoot the nuts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be? Furbrain.
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us! He's still in the promise!
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Katath not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then... yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
But what about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But Humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on Knowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fit your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. He'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
Guess so.
Or
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we could even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
You wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Tathian bone density.
What are you doing with that cuts on your knuckles?
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi there.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Нет, Cosmo is retaking the tower of security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, Knowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha! Careful up there, buddy! My feelings!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
So let's give them one!
Attacking mine!
Cut to the chase!
It's not the shield, it's the mind! Enough already!
Lay on the herd!
Quill just got nuked! Hilarious!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
This bloodlust you feel, it makes things unreal. And it'll get you killed if you don't control it. Which is why we don't rush in. We take our time and we bring them down. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Nice one, Peter!
Let's...
You're up, big guy!
I don't know where they're all coming from. Just squash them!
Don't get hit by the mine!
Watch the large one's explosives!
so gross! The cranial matter has an impressive springiness! Time to shred him! When possible, circumvent do not relent! The electrical wizard stumbles!
Stay clear of the mines! Bring me shield!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
Ain't no bad places to shoot people! Come on, Costa, let me at him!
Light him up, Rocket!
Target's wide open! Ah!
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are all...
know that.
I have seen them. Many times. Perhaps there is a way to steer Knowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to erase the best place in the galaxy?
Drax, little help, Peepo.
Readily.
Drax, over here, hurry.
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Quill, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, you so fell for it.
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of Knowhere looks like this soon.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex? Right about there.
This seems impertinent. Fast.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping. This place smells weird.
It's the brain. Goes sour if it sits too long.
It smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Urea.
What's that?
It was the waste product of a large Katathian slug.
I'm not sure slug...
Whoa! The tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. For all we know, that thing's about to blow. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, Knowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Knowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flark and Continuum Cortex.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel? I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church scud. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
A whole lot of them! Soon to be one less!
Down!
Blew them up! There's a big tech everywhere! I wish we had time to demolish all of it!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project!
Slice and dice! Bust out the smart bombs! Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us! Just be careful with the stops there, big guy! Rip him a new one! Death has come!
Where is Warlock?
Probably yelling bad poetry at somebody! Still don't hear no ritual! Maybe it's a silent prayer session! Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd!
Way to knock some sense into him! We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
All right, group. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, scuttbuggers! Roof them up, Drax! Smoke the rocket! Keep on planting these creeps to the ground, bro! Keep some breathing room, Drew! Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this!
I thought you'd never ask! Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I got the kid! I know I can reach her! Drax! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Rocket! Go wild! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die! Just try not to break the Cortex when we get in there! Fast for my bombs!
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
Deadliest woman incoming!
Dodge this!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork! Good! More for the bloody rabbit! String them up, crew! Rocket! Blast them! This trip's getting expensive! Explosives ain't cheap! And stop relying on my shot! My mind fills with rage!
Embrace the tracks! You're welcome!
Next round's on me! We must punish the Centurion while he is feeble! We'll tear down this church, wizard! That was awesome! I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you!
Be mine!
I will respect your battle claim! Run him through! Wizards! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die! That was awesome! It needs to be ensnared!
Once he's down, you'll get your chance, Drax!
Stay down!
Haven't had a brawl like this since the war!
Glad I sat that one out! off, Gamora! Lock and load, Rocket! He's on your mind!
The whole church here?
Their losses will be legendary! Rocket! Nuga! Final stretch, people! Everything is done!
This many troops? Raker has to be inside the Cortex!
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this.
Breathing room, Drew! Punch him up!
Great team! What's next, Peter?
Haunted Drax! Bloodbuster! I am losing
Cut to
control!
pieces!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble! Well, the assassin is in trouble! Smash him up, Drax! We'll tear down this church, wizard!
Somebody on the other side of that wall just had a
I
pants
shall enjoy
accident.
this!
Things pretty tough for an
I
old
hope that
machine.
felt as bad as it looked!
Move away, Rocket! Oh, you nuts!
Thanks for saying what we're all thinking.
Our blows seem insignificant!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Everybody showed up for this one.
Wipe them out, Rocket!
So many of them. It's gonna cost me a fortune in ammo.
And stop relying on gadgetry! Feels like I'm shooting that big bud for hours! Let's show them they mess with the wrong frickin' team!
Yes, me. Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Engraving an explosive is imprudent.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved, Peter Quill.
Let's not use the F word.
We're not gonna lose her again.
Everyone quiet!
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there, but how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
We disrupt their ritual! They will do anything to stop us!
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped!
Root! Slow him down!
We need to free Nikki! We're so scared! Church motor keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
Guys, huddle up! Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look! I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scutholes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter.
Let's do this!
Time the... All this faith energy is tinkling up my insides!
Chinkling? Let's show this sucker the real meaning of hurt!
Now's our chance!
To the bone!
The Lord's commandment #1, thou shalt stab!
What's another religio nut?
Anyone see Raker?
Nope, no sign of him. Practicing his poem somewhere.
Gonna kill Raker for using a child like this!
It's her flarkin' fulfillment. When the soul-sucking deity inside her brings mommy, all this faith energy is tinkling up my insides.
Keep yourself safe, Rocket, but keep shooting!
It's past time someone got stabbed!
What's next, Peter?
We need to free Nikki! She must be so scared!
Looks safe enough in that bubble. What have they done to the hand?
We free it, we free Nikki! We're coming, Nikki!
She does not seem in pain! From this distance, anyway! Where's the Warlock?
Pounding the pulp!
All this faith energy is tinkling up my insides.
Keep yourself safe, Rocket, but keep shooting!
We need to free Nikki! She must be so scared!
Is this something you identify with, Gamora?
That did something! Look at the hand!
All right, 1 down, 3 to go! Chop 'em up!
Like a hot knife!
Yeah, thanks. That one almost got me.
Just need to unplug it 3 more times!
Let's hope they don't start plugging it back in.
Why lock Nikki and the machine inside a face shield?
Because when Raker did it to Warlock, the scud thing exploded?
We shut down this thing! We save the universe, right? We must purge the
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Been too long since I blew something up. Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
Prepare to jump into the Cortex when the hand and the girl are free!
Without the lock, he's a kind of pretty soon!
There's another army to mow down first, but yeah. Scrooge's right. The bubble's shrunk. We can get at that last plug now.
Then let's get to it! Don't get sloppy! We can end this! Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Get your hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This. A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Damn it! They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone, we're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
You're not getting away this time. Power down, power down. Hell yeah! Nova Corps! The world mine must have... Come on!
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship? Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not, but Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore. Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Hold on. What if the answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the Church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
I am Groot.
Guardians of the Gut!
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
I ain't going back in a cage.
No, think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going!
To Maklufor! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!